What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there as well. Guns Picks coming to you live and direct from the Maryland studios here in, Maryland, of course. And this is the SWN Sports MLB Betting Show. Running this solo because, it is Mother's Day. Everyone's going to pay attention to their mothers. Unfortunately, mine is in a different state, so I get to have a FaceTime with her later. But we're here to give the plays that pay the bills, and that's what we're going to be doing here, banging them out as we go along this season. And listen, we've been doing very well this weekend. We want to keep the momentum up. I do host all my plays on the SWN, or the Dad Bod Slack channel. And if you want all my plays, link is in the bio on Twitter. Also follow me at Guns Picks as well. So let's start this off right with the first play. And this game, first pitch is going to be at 2:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The game is at Target Field, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And man, I don't like the game as much as I like the total, but I love the total on this one. I'm going to go the under for minus 115 first 5 innings. If you don't know me, I'm Mr. F5, Mr. Worldwide. I don't deal with bullpens. I only deal with the starters. And starters on the mound here are susceptible to the under. And I'll tell you why. Stroman is on the mound for the Cubs. The total F5s have hit 6 out of his last 8 starts with an average of 2.4 runs per 5 innings total when he pitches. Also, you got to look at Stroman, too. Stroman has given up 0.87 runs per 5 innings this season. He's been absolutely in charge at the mound. Now, Varland's going to be pitching for the Minnesota Twins. In 3 starts, he's given up 2.3 runs per 5 innings, but held certain teams to low standards on this one. Look at San Diego. He pitched against the Padres. 1 run given up in that game, and then he pitched against the New York Yankees. He's only given up 2 runs. So 2 starts, low totals, and that's why I like the low totals of this one. Plus, you got to look at the teams themselves as far as the unders after 5 innings. The Cubs F5 unders have hit 4 out of the last 5 road games. And you got to look at Minnesota. The F5 under is hitting 7 out of the last 9 games. And also you got to look at the fact that Minnesota is off a 7-0 F5 themselves. So they put up 11 runs total yesterday. I think there is some regression due in this game, especially with Stroman on the mound, who's absolutely been dealing with the Cubs this season. So with all that being said, all the statistics applied, I'm going with the Chicago Cubs, Minnesota under 4, minus 115, first 5 as the first play. Thank you, everybody. And make sure you get into the chat. Tell me what plays you're going to be cooking today. What are you actually doing this Sunday? Are you cooking for the mother? Are you going out? Are you playing golf? Are you just leaving your wife alone and taking the kids somewhere? What are you doing today on this wonderful Mother's Day? All right, let's go to the next play here. We're going to play a little West Coast action on the next 3 games here because I just like the West Coast games for some reason today, especially the pitching matchups. And speaking of this pitching matchup, I think we have a complete mismatch on this one, and it is the Texas Rangers going on the road to Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. This game, first pitch is 4:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And listen, I'm going with Texas on the run line, first 5, minus 120 as the play. Listen, you got to look at Oakland, man. Oakland just stinks on ice. Oakland won 7-1 in their last 9 games after 5 innings, with giving up an average of 5.33 runs per 5 innings in that span. The pitching has been abysmal, and they're giving up the runs to show for it. Now you got Rutinsky is on the mound for the Oakland Athletics. He's 0-3 after 5 innings this season in 3 starts, giving up 5.7 runs per 5 innings. Absolutely terrible here for the Oakland Athletics. But you look at Texas, they're putting Heaney on the mound today. He has 2 road starts this season, only giving up 2 runs total in that regard. And he had to play Houston and Seattle. So he's playing another team in his division, and he has pitched very well versus teams in his division. Also got to look at Texas. Red hot after 5 innings, 10-3-1 in their last 14 games after 5 innings, and 11-3-1 in their last 14 road games after 5 innings. Where Texas also matched up with Oakland this season, 5-0-1 after 5 innings, folks. So with all that being said, I'm taking them on the run line. I think the I think you're going to get good value here at minus 120, and I'm taking them here. Give me Texas on the run line, half a run, minus 120, first 5 innings.
Bang, bang, bang.
As we get to the halftime of the show here, before we get to the next 2 plays, I want to say to everybody, make sure you subscribe to the Sports Wagering Network YouTube channel. All you have to do is hit the subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you know every time that we go live, and also hit the like button to this video as you're listening to if you like the content that comes off of the Sports Wagering Network. We would appreciate it immensely. And if you're watching on Twitter, my God, what are you doing? Get your ass over to YouTube and support the channel here. Content coming out of the wazoo over here, especially when we're talking about the upcoming football season. It's going to be absolutely electric here. And also we'll be doing Major League Baseball content all through the summer. All right, next game on the list here, we're going to Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles, California. We got ourselves a beautiful matchup. The first pitch is 4:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this one. And it's LA versus the San Diego Padres, and we're going with the Dodgers run line on this one, minus 120 as a play. Listen, Gonzalez is on the mound for the LA Dodgers. He's had 3 starts this season. He's 1-2 after 5 innings, but those 2 losses were on the road. He actually played a stellar one versus Philly at home, which ended up being 9-3 after 5 innings. He's given up 2.33 runs per 5 innings this season, but I'm taking it with a grain of salt. He hasn't really been playing all year. He just got back from injury, so he's trying to get the rust off, and I think he does well versus a team that in the Padres, where he has pitched perfectly well. If you go back to 2022, he's 2-0 versus them, only giving up 1 run in those 2 starts versus San Diego. So I do trust the pitching for the LA Dodgers here. I know Weathers has been a solid starter for the Padres too. He's given up 1.7 runs per 5 innings, 2-1 after 5 and 3 starts. But you got to look at what San Diego has done when they go up against the Dodgers, especially in the 5-inning window. The Dodgers are 9-1-2 versus San Diego at home after 5 innings dating back to 2022. And also you got to look at the Dodgers overall in the last 10 home games, 8-2 after 5 innings. Where on the other side, when you look at San Diego Padres on the road after 5 innings, have not done very well. In the last 13 road games, they're 2-9-2. So with all that being said, I'm just going to run with the stats here. I did it yesterday with the Dodgers, and I'm going to do it once again and hit them on the run line here and give me the Dodgers at home on the run line, minus 120, first 5 innings. As we're firing shots across the bow, and you guys are watching me live, I do appreciate you. You watch it now, you watch it later. Please just hit the like button on the video so we can get into what they call the algorithm, whatever the hell that is. All right, last play for this Sunday Mother's Day edition of the SWN MLB Betting Show. We're going to be going to the Chase Field at Phoenix, Arizona, 4:10 p.m. First pitch on this one, Eastern Standard Time, of course. And I'm going to be going with San Francisco on this one. The Giants, money line, minus 145, first 5 innings on this one. And you know why? Because my guy's pitching Webb. Absolutely monstrous, profitable first 5 pitcher dating back to God knows when. He had a rough year last year, but man, is he bringing it back and dealing in his last 5 starts. You got to look what he has done. He's given up 0.6 runs per 5 innings in the last 5 starts, 3-0-2 in those spots. And I think he's pitched 3 consecutive shutouts in first 5 too. So take that into account. Now, Fad is going to be on the mound for Arizona, and he has not performed well. He's a young pitcher. He's coming from the minor leagues. He got brought up in his first 2 starts. He's given up 7 runs to the Texas Rangers and 6 runs to Miami in those starts. So I think this is going to be a tough position for not only Arizona, but for the starting pitching of the D-backs here. And also look at the D-backs and what have they done in their last 8 at home. They're 1-4-3 after 5 innings in their last 8 home games. And then you got San Francisco on the other side of the spectrum playing well on the road, 4-0-3 in their last 7 road games after 5 innings. So, yeah, you could get a push on this one, sure. But I think with the pitching matchup with Webb versus Fad, I just think that San Francisco's going to get it done, especially coming off that tough loss yesterday when they were up 1-0 after 5, giving up 4 in the 6th inning. Didn't bode well for them. So I think San Francisco has a little bit of a bounce back chip on their shoulder going into this spot versus a pitcher that deals out meatballs, folks. So give me San Francisco money line minus 145, first 5 innings as the play. Make sure you slap your bookie for me today after we go 4-0 on these plays. But to recap for you guys here on this Sunday, we're going with the Chicago Cubs, Minnesota, under 4, minus 115 first 5. We're going with the Texas run line, minus 120 first 5. When I mean run line, I don't mean 1.5. I mean half a run because we only deal with halves here, folks. And we're going to be going with the Dodgers here. Run line minus 120 first 5, and also we're going to close it out here with a beautiful San Francisco Giants money line minus 145 first 5. So to close us out here, folks, we want to make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you support the Sports Wagering Network, and make sure if you want to go check out all my plays today, which is I have a tremendous card, a big card today. Make sure you click the link in my bio to join the Dad Bods Slack channel. And you can see all my plays there. It's absolutely free to join, just a tip to stay at the first of the month. So that's going to do it here for this edition of the SWN MLB Betting Show. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. We appreciate you all. Please join us again daily as we give out these plays all season long. So good luck with your plays. Let's cash some tickets. Happy Mother's Day to your mothers, my mothers, your mothers, grandmothers, or whoever else is celebrating this Mother's Day. Make sure you tell them you love them and you appreciate them. That is the best present you could give them overall. So good luck with your plays. Let's dominate the board here. And as always, let's keep dancing.